When I'm doing the logic games, how many times do you recommend redoing the same one? I think I used to do the same one about 4 times, but I don't know if that was like too little or too many, or what's a good happy medium in between.
Yeah, there's value to redoing games, but I wouldn't want you to necessarily feel the need to redo every single game. Redo the ones that gave you trouble, redo the ones where you think there could be a more efficient approach. If you find that you're brute forcing things a lot and just trying out all 5 choices, drawing out 5 different scenarios, there's probably a more efficient way to go about it. And so that's a case where I would redo it or look at explanations if necessary.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, trying to make sure that I use my time most efficiently, but I know that redoing it is helpful. But yeah, I didn't want to like redo every single game that,
No.
that was you plan either. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that was my big question because I want to make sure that I'm redoing the questions, but not redoing them from memory, like redoing them like actually with, like the actual skills and techniques.
Right, right. And so I would take maybe a couple days to look at it with a fresh perspective
Okay.
and look to see, is there a new way you're approaching it? If you're doing exactly the same thing, then there's probably not a whole lot of value that you're getting out of it. But if you see something new, then that's key. And that's where, of course, explanations can help. So a lot of times students will just do the rules, do a minimal main diagram setup and jump right into the questions. And when I work with students one-on-one, I'll say, hold up, let's stop right there. Let's take a moment and pause. What inferences could you make before diving in? Maybe connecting 2 different rules, or maybe even making multiple main diagrams. And so that moment of pause to check on that is really important. And then if you're just consistently not seeing that sort of thing, then start using my explanations to help show you what it can look like. And they're linked at the beginning of the schedule, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember I saw those for the games. I know like sometimes my issues, I feel like I make most of their inferences, but not all of them. And then I miss the ones that are like key to, I guess, like the last couple questions of the game. So I guess it's just taking not more time, but more careful time to
Yeah.
inferences.
And it'll come with practice, though. I mean, don't expect yourself to see all the inferences up front at the beginning, and don't expect yourself to be able to do all of them the way that I'm doing them in my explanations, for example. I've had the chance to do these games 10, 20, 30 times or more through my own teaching. But looking at it fresh, nobody's seeing all the inferences all the time, not even someone like myself. It's through the repetition that and the previous exposure to other similar games that helps you see that sort of thing. So you'll notice a progression over time as you get into them more, but don't expect it all on day one. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.